Hello, and welcome back to another episode. Today, I want to talk about how to bridge the gap between who you are right now and the version of yourself that you're dreaming of becoming. And trust me, I've been there dreaming about this version of myself, this woman who is not afraid to do anything, who's taking steps towards her dreams, who takes care of her body, who takes care of her mind, of her soul, like everything. I wanted to do them, but I just like it felt like there was this big gap and I didn't do it, and I kept just being stuck in the version of myself that I was instead of stepping into the woman that I wanted to become. So, I want to tell you today how to actually make that shift and how to actually start becoming your dream self and bring her into reality, bring her into your embodiment instead of them being this like higher self vague concept that's kind of floating around that you're trying to reach but you can't quite grasp. So, first things first, if you don't know your dream self, if you don't know the version of yourself that you want to become, get to know them. And when I say get to know them, I want you to get so insanely specific. Get so specific. Learn the way that they talk, the way that they behave, their habits, how they wake up in the morning, how they spend their days, how they go to sleep at night, what they do before bed, what kind of friends they have, what kind of activities they do, what kind of interests they have, like everything. Like get to know them so well. What are their values? What do they find important? What are their priorities? Really start asking yourselves these questions and write it down. Like get it on paper or make a note of it, like get it down somewhere and know the details. Know your vision, know where you want to go, and know it so deeply and so well that the mental part is done. Because the tricky thing here is usually the embodiment part, right? We know oftentimes, okay, this is where I want to go, this is the steps I got to take, this is how it's going to go down. We know that in our minds, but our bodies are just like, what's going on? They don't know how to do it. It feels uncomfortable, it feels maybe weird. So get the mental picture straight, get that clear, be super specific. Also, get into the energy. What is their energy like? Like, are they radiant? Are they open? Are they inviting? Like, what kind of energy do they have? What kind of characteristics do they have? What do people love about them? Like, just really get super specific. And now it's really simple. It's up to you to start bridging the gap. So you know how they spent their days, you know how they spent their mornings, you know what kind of interests they have, what their hobbies are, etc. You know everything about them. So now start your day as if you were that version of yourself. Start pretending you're them. Start You know their morning routine, so start there. Start with the morning routine, and then you know how they spend their day, what they're learning, what they're doing, and just try it out. Just start with one day. Try it out for one day. You know what they wear, you know what their thoughts are. Start trying for one day and notice what happens. Notice how you feel. Because, for example, if you are right now maybe caring a lot what other people think about you, and you're maybe feel afraid to dress the way that you like because what if other people judge you? And the version that you dream of becoming, she doesn't care about what other people think about her. She dresses the way that she wants. So start playing around with that. Start embodying that character. Start with dressing the way that you want. And when you get in your head about it, just remember, okay, what would my dream self think right now? What would she respond to these thoughts? And then just slowly start implementing that into your day, into your habits, into what you're doing. And the focus here should be on your decision making. Whenever I used to have so much trouble deciding things, like I could never decide anything. And that was because I didn't have my values straight. Because if you know your values deeply, your decisions are easy. And the same thing goes with your dream self. She knows her values. She knows what she wants to accomplish, who she wants to be, what she's working on. When I had to make a decision a while ago, it was actually I wanted to go for a run. And I've been constantly putting it off for days, every time making up some stupid, wacky excuse that I couldn't go because I had just had dinner, or it was getting dark, or it was this, that, this, like I would make an excuse every single day. And then one time I was like, I could go today. And I was like, will I go? I don't know. How am I gonna go? And then for a moment I thought, okay, what would my highest version of myself do? The woman that I want to become, what would she decide? And it was an instant go for the run. Like, no doubts, none whatsoever. Instantly, I knew the decision I was going to go. And from that moment on, I realized the power of just stepping into that version of yourself to make a decision and then coming back to yourself closer into the embodiment of who you want to be. So start there because you get to decide who you are, and that shows up in your decision-making process. It shows up in the way that you carry yourself, in the way that you think. You get to decide. That's the beauty of it. You get to decide in every single moment, even right now, to start becoming her, to start stepping into the woman of your dreams. What would she be doing right now? What would she be doing today? How would she spend the rest of her day? And start doing that. And it's going to take a moment, yet it's going to take a few days to start implementing, okay, these are their habits, their rituals, the way that they talk to themselves, the way they speak to others, and everything. It's going to take a few days for your body to get used to that as well. But slowly it's going to start feel more comfortable, and you can notice that you start embodying the energy and just the becoming of the woman that you dream to be. And just start with your decision makings. And I know that intentions as well are extremely powerful. So start right now with just the intention of becoming the woman of your dreams. Just intending, okay, I'm going to start today. My intention is to embody my dream self and watch it unfold. I also recommend a practice that I love to do, which is a guided meditation visualization of your dream self, where you really get to witness her and see her and feel their energy and just really tune in energetically. I like to do it in the evening or in the morning, like when my brain is still in those slow, receptive waves where you just visualize your dream self. Because in that way, you're connecting with your dream self already on an energetic level, and it's going to be easier to step into that embodiment. So, doing that visualization, that meditation to really just tap in with the energy, tap in with the emotions that she feels, the way that she carries herself, just really quieting down and start feeling around like, okay, tapping into your dream self, closing your eyes. What does she feel like? What's her energy? What's their emotions? How do they move? Like, really getting into the body in a ritual or practice, like in the morning or evening. I also love using affirmations. I have a bunch of affirmations next to my mirrors where it's all just I am radiant, I am beautiful, people love to be around me. So I get to read that every single morning. And also, I have a video with daily affirmations that I'll link below. It's my absolute favorite all in one video. I love to listen to that in the morning as well and just have that guidance a little bit. And that just really helps with that mental rewiring, in my opinion, really well. And yeah, that was all that I wanted to share on that. I hope that this helps a little bit. I hope that you now, get to step into the woman of your dreams. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.